and it's been a weird day in Gloucester today, I can tell you that for sure. It's been sunny and rainy and sunny and rainy. So yeah, it's been quite stressful as well. But apart from that, it's all smiles here, ready for this class. So I'd like to welcome you here to this class today. And today we've got the question that is, how do you take decisions? But before that, I would like you to present yourselves, okay, and tell us a bit about yourselves, and also tell us what you did today. So from the moment you woke up, what did you do? So let's start with Virat. So hi, Virat, how are you today?
Yeah, hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for tolerating us from last 3 days. So
you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Let's come on my introduction. So myself, Virat Kumar Singh, currently pursuing BTech, and I'm in third year of my BTech from CS background, and I'm studying in Uttarakhand Technical University, that is in Dehradun.
Yes.
Okay. So my passion is to read a good novels that is based on startups and also if I talk about my hobbies, my hobbies is to play cricket and play a video game in my free time.
Okay, very good. And what kind of video games do you like to play?
Like right now I'm playing Valorant. It's a PC game.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. And can you tell us a bit about your day? What did you do today? How did your day go?
Well, so ma'am, as I wake up, I do my daily routines, and after that, as my health is not too good from past few days, so I just took rest from today's morning, and during the evening time, I just took a pasta and cup of tea, and for 1 hour before, I was just preparing for my Zoom meeting, and now I'm attending the class.
Okay, very good. And on to our question from today. How do you take decisions?
Sorry?
How do you take decisions?
How do I take decisions?
Yes.
Ma'am, okay. So if I talk about the general taking decision, so on a daily basis, the decision could be a stimulus or non-stimulus. Like if I talk in, it's a biological terms, like the decision could be a long term or like suppose someone is beating me. So it's a stimulus action. So in this, I don't have to take any decision. But if I talk about a decision, taking a decision, then I must tell that whether a decision could be good or bad. So generally, for if a decision is related to my career, generally, so I took a right decision. But as for decision will be some of like for some short period, then generally I don't took any of as such of good decisions and all.
Okay, so I mean, how do you go about your life? What do you do? So if how did you come to the decision, for example, of choosing your subjects at school or deciding what you want to be?
So, ma'am, this is basically a field of interest. Like, if I talk about the 11th standard, so the decision is I have chosen a science subject. So that was a decision because it was related to my field of interest. And after 11 and 12, I took a BTech. So that was also my decision because it was also belonging to my field of interest only.
Okay, and if I told you about like making a decision on your other decisions that you take in your life, is there a method that you choose? Do you ask other people for help? You do research? What do you look into? You don't just go into it.
Like,
or maybe you do, I don't know.
No, ma'am. Like, suppose if something decision like I have to invest somewhere, so no, undoubtedly, first of all, ask your parents that whether this field will be good or not. And if I found that my parents is not having a proper knowledge of it, then I must do a research over it. And after researching, I took a decision generally.
Okay. And you do your research. And how do you research? What is your research exactly?
Ma'am, obviously it will be on an internet basis.
On just the internet. Okay. Okay, very good.
Internet, and if suppose if I talk about the stock market, so my big brother is having knowledge of it, so I generally ask from him also whether I have to invest on this or not. So generally I took decision from any of the elder is having a knowledge of it. Otherwise I took help of internet only.
Okay, so you either ask your elders, your research, do you ask friends?
Sometime, ma'am, if I found that my friend can give me a good decision over it, so I generally took a decision from my friend also sometimes. But that is a rare time only.
Okay. Okay, and why? Why is it rare that you ask your friends? Is there a reason or?
Because, ma'am, till now I don't find that any of the friend which is a long term like I don't find like-minded people according to me. So I just took a decision on a lightly basis. But generally I do a work on my mindset only.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay, and are there any particular sources that you use for you said you go to the internet. Where on the internet do you research? Are there particular pages that you go to, particular websites or rooms?
Well, so if we talk about choosing a career in computer science, choosing a career in science department, so generally that time I was in just passing a age of like around 16 to 17, and I have to choose a computer like science background. So that decision I have taken from there is a website called Career Guidance. Like, have you heard of Career 360, Career Guidance? This kind of website. So I see the things that whether opting science would be a good decision for me or not, being an average student. So sometimes I search over the things on this basis only. And if I talk about choosing a BTech degree, so generally this was my personal decision. I haven't searched out from anywhere else, like from a Wikipedia's and all, and any of the search engine. This was my personal decision.
Okay, I understand. Okay, brilliant. And how are your parents in helping you with decisions? Are they very maybe biased to what they want, or do they take your views into consideration?
Ma'am, every parents will take the decision in a favor of student only. So they also generally tell me the right option only. If suppose if I ask them to invest or stock or not, so basically all the parents think that stock market is a kind bit risky for being a such a small age. So they just say that don't just move in the stock right now. So this kind of decision they stop me, and if the decision will be on my career basis, so they don't generally interfere with me. They just believe on me and believe on my decision.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, good. So they believe in you and they trust your decisions.
Yeah. Related to educational field, yeah.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is you say you're lucky you have parents who do that, but not everyone is lucky. Some parents might be a bit biased as to what they like and they won't trust their decisions.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is why I asked, like, how do you feel about your parents? You feel that your parents trust your decisions, so they'll go with what you say and understand you.
Yeah, they are supporting in this educational field. They are ready to invest any of the money in this.
I see. So they are very well informed about this educational field. Now, if your parents were not in this field, who would you ask anyone else? Would you maybe go to a professor or ask someone who works in this field already?
Yeah, obviously, ma'am, because at such a small age, I'm not supposed to have a good experience in all of the fields. So surely, it's a from my aspect, it will be a better decision to ask someone else who is experienced in this field. So generally, if my parents was not able to support me in this field, so undoubtedly I should be going somewhere who is experienced in this field.
Okay, very good. Okay, brilliant. Let's move on to Krupala. Well done, Virat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi. So, Krupala, can you please present yourself to us and tell us about yourself?
Okay. Hi, my name is Pawan Kumar. I'm from Dharmavaram, Andhra Pradesh. I'm pursuing MBA first year. I completed my graduation in BTech Mechanical Engineering in Samsung School of Engineering. With my academics, I completed some technical courses, AutoCAD, CATIA, and CAM. Um, my hobbies are playing cricket and farming, um, and browsing of new technology, all the thing. I love to travel, and also I love to and explore the meeting of new peoples and learn from them. This is about myself. My daily routine means, um, last 1 month back, I drop out my means I resigned from my paper boy job. Um,
Can you
onwards,
can you repeat that, please? I did not catch that.
okay. Last 1 month back, I resigned my paper boy job. On that time now onwards, I wake up on 6 o'clock and I will go to farming for 6 to 9. After that, I'll come to home, and after the breakfast, 10 to 5 p.m. to online classes. 5 to 7, I will go to gym. After that, 7 after I take the rest to 7 to 7:50, and also after that 8 o'clock I will attend the this class, attend the Zoom meeting. This is about my daily routine.
Okay. Okay. So why did you resign from the paperboy job? What was it, part-time or was it full-time? How did it work?
No, part time.
Okay. And why did you resign?
Part-time means due to corona, my mother and father there no go please outside. That's why.
I see, due to COVID. Okay.
Mm.
And is it all I'm hearing on the news and all I'm seeing is that COVID is really bad. Is it still bad right now?
Oh,
Is it as bad as they're saying on the news?
oh yes, ma'am. I mean, I cannot get. Can you explain? Can you repeat once again?
I know that corona is really bad in India right now, from the news, and I'm just
Oh yes, ma'am.
just
Yes, ma'am.
asking someone who's there at the moment, is it as bad as they're saying?
Ma'am, there is a means each one is correct, but they don't show the recovery rate, ma'am. There is a tested positive in 3 lakhs per day, but the 2.5 lakhs people are to recover from that one. There no media, they cannot show that means recovery rate. They show only positive rate, only positive tested patients only. That one will happen to panic of the Indian peoples. That's one only, ma'am.
Yeah.
Happen.
That's why I'm asking, because I know how much you need to sift through news everywhere, because well, news is news. They like to make it sound worse than it is or better than it is. So that's why I'm asking you guys.
Death rate means
Okay.
1% only, ma'am. Death rate only 1%, ma'am.
Well, I do wish that the country gets into a better position with regards to coronavirus, because it is a a real shame and very saddening reading about it. Anyway, let's continue on with your question for today. Now, your question for today is, how do you make decisions?
Decision making means it will be critical one for me, ma'am. Why? Because I even don't buy to my class also, ma'am. My sister, she will be buy from she will buy to from the shop only. And I even never means I openly tell means underwear also I don't know, ma'am, how to buy. She will be.
How do you mean about buying from shop? I'm not understanding. What do you mean? What
Means
does it have?
which dress it taken? It's been decision means I cannot take, ma'am. Never means from still from childhood to now, my parents they will be take any decision for about me, ma'am. I never take any decision, but only one decision is after the 10th, my diploma is in my critical decision making, ma'am. And that time my self decision only.
Okay.
Hello,
So
ma'am?
I'm not quite understanding what can you repeat
Okay,
what
okay,
you
ma'am, I
said
will explain.
slowly about what your parents, what does your sister, you told me that you're doing your diploma, but what do your parents have to do with it, with your decision? Just repeat slowly, please.
Okay, ma'am. After my 10th, after the 10th, they will go to my parents. My parents and the sisters are told me you go to plus two, ma'am. But I decided only I will go to diploma. Why? Because after the After the plus 2 I will go to, means I want to go to BTech with BTech. That's why the diploma is help to for my BTech, my future. And that time I will be asked to my in school teachers, my friends, my seniors, all the time. And 1 month, 3 months I take, ma'am, for this decision. The first time I take the critical decision in my life is this one only. After that, I don't know even anyone in the after in diploma college. My friend is a give the guidance how to study, how to study means how to study. I don't know, ma'am, how to study means I get the quick decision, ma'am. Means one day batting, you know, one day batting. He told me like this. You have to plan like this. Why means this is the semester. You have to now you have to take the decision in future. What will we do? Means in this day what will we do? Means in this semester there is a two internals they have in the semester. Means one internal, two units will be covered. Huh? Ma'am? Two semester will be covered. When you have the internals, have to study all the portion. After that, when you have the semester, means you will be revision. Not will be you not will study. You have to revision all those things. That one. My
Okay.
friends also help.
So your friends helped, your tutors helped, and your parents didn't really help. You told me you kind of told your parents what you want. You told your parents what your decision is. You didn't get help from your parents for your decision. To make a decision, you didn't ask your parents for help. You explained to them what you need. So you more informed them.
Means after 10th, ma'am, after 10th I want to go to paper job. Why? Because I want to means independently. I want to live my independent financially independently. And that time my father and my mother told me, you have a small child, why you need wake up at 3:30 means it will be critical. And that time I will be in the future you have to told means after my BTech also I'm the way every son before of mother is an only son. Child means is a child only. After BTech also you told me, your child, where will we go? Means what I will do. Now onwards I want to struggle. Where? That's why I want to struggle. I want to earn the money. That is the only for my parent, and means I take from my parents' suggestion, ma'am. That one. But they will be refuse, means they rejected from 1 month. After that they will realize, and they will be, you want to go means you go. I mean that like told me.
Okay, so that's it. You told your parents what is best for you, and they accepted. But you get also you get your decision to help you with your decisions. If you ever need someone to help you with a decision, you ask your tutors, your teachers, or your friends. Okay. Do you ever do your own research?
Research means, ma'am, in YouTube, ma'am. After the diploma, where will we go? Where will we go?
You muted yourself.
Way to study. After the diploma, they will go to marine engineer. Marine means marine, or maybe BTech. In BTech, mechanical or CSC, mechanical CSC. I will be researching the YouTube, ma'am, most of this. Why? Because we cannot visually we can understand so much, understand very much visually. Why? Because we mind grasp everything in visually, ma'am. That's why I will go with any YouTube to my decisions.
Okay, and what about other decisions in your life? So other places in your life where you need to make a decision. So not related to your education. When you need to make other decisions in your life, for example, I don't know which bank to invest in, or which road to take to a certain city, or which shop to go to. Who do you ask then? Or do you ask anyone, or do you just go on a whim?
Okay, ma'am. When I go to shop means before anyone go for the shop in my street, I will be research with my street, ma'am. Why? Because there is with Google there is only so much means limited information. When anyone really to visit that one, Just have so much of experience. That's why I will be, anyone go in my friend circle, I will be ask that guy. After that, I will go to Google reviews. What will that mean? And also
Okay.
after that reviews, and after that the prices, prices of the shop. It will be very good. Means I will be go for that shop, ma'am. I will research that like anything.
Okay. So you go onto reviews, you check out reviews, you check the price list. So you do your own research generally. Okay. Very good. And who of your friends do you ask for do you ask for making a decision? Do you just ask everyone?
No,
Or
ma'am. Means I have three friends, ma'am, from childhood onwards, and also one another guy is only from diploma friend. There is a three one only. I will go through and decisions, ma'am.
okay, so you always ask the same kind of people.
And another guy, ma'am. Another kind of see, he is a chartered account man. I have
Uh-huh.
a demat account. I want to invest means I want to invest means I will ask the suggestion from CA student, ma'am. But he's a very talented that guy. He's a
Okay,
knowledge about in the marketing market.
I see. So you ask them because of their experience and their interests and their knowledge in things. You don't ask them just because they're your friends. You ask them because of what they know.
Ma'am,
Okay.
only for CA student I will ask with only for stock market, ma'am. And also with the three my childhood friends, I will share everything, ma'am. What will be do?
I
Any
see.
critical
Okay.
what will be do in any situation will be handled. Any in my family, when I with some example, ma'am, when I drink when I drink a beer, ma'am, there's someone is saw means near my home. What will we do? Eh, how how today, how do I will go to home? Tell me how means what will be happening, mother. You can tell about my, you can tell to my mother this one like that I told, ma'am. This is a real experience. On the time I will, someone my relative has saw when I drank a beer. On the time he saw, but he told to, but he, I will fully afraid, ma'am. He told me, he tell in my home in a, maybe I may not, I don't know. But my friends are told me, you come to my home means it will be fully doubt on me, you full doubt. Generally you go to home, generally you go home, nothing will be happen, anything will be happen, you call me, I will come, like that they told. On the time they don't, he told, my relative not told in home.
Okay.
Generally I will talk with my parents, my friends, ma'am. I will share my problems, what will the solution, like that my friends. And also any critical situation means in my life decision means I will take with my parents and my sister, mostly my sister, ma'am.
Why?
Why means she have uh, she have means from now my father and mother only is a part of family only. They only have only, ma'am. There is not taken any responsibility. They don't know, ma'am. Why? Because they now no have mature mind, ma'am. How to means how to manage the home, like that. They my sister only is an well educated, is the government employee, and also is studying with MBA also, fine, second year. And all the expenses in my home, everything, every month, this expenses, every grocery in my home, she will only take, ma'am. My father and mother only, my mother is only for cooking and also to help to my father. That one, they even they know, they don't know how to pay current bill also.
Okay. So your sister is
Yes,
more experienced.
yes, ma'am.
I see. Okay, very good. Okay, so that's why you trust your sister more. Very good. Okay, so let's have you now. You and Virat. Are you still there? Okay. Can you discuss anything that you found maybe different between you or similar from what you both said? Is there anything that you disagree with or agree with each other? Anything that you found maybe that, oh no, I wouldn't do that, or yes, I'd like to do that. Anything that you found that you agree with or disagree with? Yes, no?
Yeah,
No? Oh, Virat, we can't hear you.
You are not audible.
You're not audible. Now you are, I think.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
So, ma'am, I was saying that it's totally depend upon the perspective. Mr. Pavan Kumar is having a different perspective. He's having a different background. But as I told that it was basis on my experience. I was totally like my parents is bit of supporting and he's having some knowledge regarding education. But as he told that their parents like his mother is just like to help his father and most of the decision is taken by his sister. So he's having a different perspective and I personally believe that I'm having different aspects and different perspective in this scenario.
Okay, very good. Anything you'd like to add? Anything you'd like to add, Gopala? Anything you would like to add?
Nothing, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No? Okay, fantastic. Okay, so guys, well done for today. Now, both of you, similarities between both of you is that you do your own research and you ask friends. You also ask family. Gopala asks more his sister, but Virat kind of has a more has a different relationship with his parents simply because they are interested in the same thing that he is. So they've kind of like kept it in the family in terms of what they're going for in terms of business. Whilst Gopala asks more his sister because she's the more financial one in the family. So when we take decisions, we go through a certain methodical process that we don't always necessarily are conscious of. We do this instinctively, and as we grow up, we kind of get used to it. I know, for example, that when I ask for an opinion, I always ask my mum for an opinion, and I would never ask my dad. It was that my dad would have been the kind of like, if my mum's stuck on it, then I'd go, all right, then I'll have to ask my dad. But I've always gone to my mum. There's nothing wrong with with asking my dad, or I was never scared to, but it was what I was used to, that when I grew up, if I had a problem, Mom, that was the kind of reaction that there was. I never asked I never went to ask my dad. I don't know why, but that's what I've always done. So we kind of go through a similar methodical process, and we know who to ask. And Gopala, for example, chooses the right friends to ask the right things, which makes sense, of course, because why would you ask friends who know nothing about a subject, for example? So that's just to wrap up what we did today. It has been lovely spending time with you, but our time has come to an end, and I will join you again tomorrow for another interesting session. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye, guys.